చూస్తే రాష్ట్రంలో 3 రోజుల పాటు కేంద్ర ఎన్నికల సంఘం పర్యటన ముగిసిన అనంతరం రావత్ మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. లైవ్ ద్వారా చూద్దాం.
Latest technology to find these deficiencies, identify these problems and correct them. And this process has been going on for last so many years. As regards this election, whatever complaints were given by political parties, I've already said that Commission immediately directed that the concerned ERO will go to the spot next day, call the political parties, not only the complainant, but all political parties representative, verify physically and ensure that there is nothing wrong in the electoral roll. Not user.
What is that ERO net software is not user friendly. This is not my opinion. This is your officers, ground level officers' opinion.
That information is totally new to the Commission. However, some districts face some difficulty because what happens whenever any new software, any new machine is introduced, if you are not alert, if you are not taking the training seriously, what happens that this cannot really support you or handhold you. You will need some expert help, and that help was provided CDAC engineers. CDAC Pune, they were doing this. Their engineers were stationed here and they did handholding for such officers who were finding it difficult to resolve those issues. And I think now there is absolutely no problem on that.
Sir, this is Suraj. Sir, this is Suraj from. Sir, this is Suraj from T News.
Okay.
Actually, there is allegation is that some neighboring state political parties advertisements are appearing on TV screens, which political party is contesting in Telangana elections. How do you prevent such kind of activity? And there is a huge intelligentsia is working here in this state, sponsored by neighboring states. Sir, how do you take action?
As I pointed out that this point was raised by political parties and Commission has sought for the details and Commission will take appropriate action in this regard. Yes.
Mr. Rawat, this is Aneri from India Ahead. A lot of opposition parties have been raising issues regarding the cash flow and the liquor flow and also abuse of a lot of use of social media by the TRS party. So how would you stop this?
Actually, parties did not name any single party for abuse of money or anything. They were in general apprehensive of large scale abuse of money, large scale distribution of freebies and liquor, and also misuse of social media, fake news, etc. And Commission has been taking steps, interacting with social media platform heads in the country, even at the regional level. And in fact, before leaving for Hyderabad, I had a meeting with Facebook team in Delhi, and we are going to organize a sort of workshop with them to further strengthen these arrangements so that we can prevent any adverse impact on our elections. Not only these, but even Lok Sabha elections.
What about the pink polling booth which they have opposed for?
All women polling booth, whatever they say, we feel that these are very good, very healthy, and bringing out the fact that women officials are capable of shouldering all these responsibilities.
I am asking about the pink polling booth which the opposition parties have raised for.
What is pink?
Pink color polling booth.
No, there is no pink color. It is all women polling booth. There is no pink color anywhere. Okay? And you will not be able to see any pink color anywhere.
Sir, hello. I am from Times of India.
Okay.
Just hand over the mic to him.
Has been handed over to political parties is one. Second thing is about the problems the Commission and the ERO have kind of thrown up in the form of transliteration, your language font and all other things. You have some explanation about it.
I am very happy that a very pertinent question has been raised by a senior colleague of yours. All these issues were there. Commission, in fact, tackled all these issues, took help of CDAC engineers, Only thing is that I pointed out all these things happen when anything new is introduced, and at times because of your busyness with your mobile phone, with your WhatsApp, with your social media accounts, training, capacity building, at that time you miss out on the critical points, and therefore these hurdles come in a way when you start implementing. That is where the problems were. We identified, we ensured that these are resolved. Another thing is that whatever is statutorily required to be shared with the political parties in terms of electoral roll, on the day of final publication, that statutory requirement was completed. So these translated versions, like in 16 constituencies in Urdu, 3 constituencies in Marathi, these took a little more time, and this is being also carried out. Yeah.
Sir, I'm Sudhakar Reddy from Times of
Just a
India.
minute, let him have.
Sir, my question is pertaining to the purification of electoral rolls. It's interstate. Last time there was a serious observation where voters who are registered in Telangana went to Andhra and voted there, and there are few lakh of people who were transferred here on the buses and some other mode. So when I was asking some of you officials, the answer is that the ERO net is run only on Telangana rolls. It's not run on interstate rolls. So how do you weed out a duplication of voters in Telangana and Andhra?
Actually, ERONet is having capability nationally. Whenever we search for any name, all the names of the same spelling registered anywhere in the country, they are brought up. And therefore it is wrong to say that this ERONet is not capable of identifying duplicates of interstate nature or doing anything about them.
Sir, question from the left.
Sir, this is Afzal from Hans India, sir. My question is, the political parties are competing with each other by announcing promises. How will you control? Is there any power to Election Commission to control the parties from announcing lot of freebies?
Commission has limited authority on this. Whatever is included in our model code of conduct, that whatever promises are made in the manifesto, the availability of resources, from where those resources will come to meet that promise will come, and how will it be implemented. Those things are there in the manifesto, and Commission scrutinizes the manifesto in that respect. And wherever we find that something is lacking, Commission asks the concerned political party on those issues.
रावत
You had a question
रावत जी,
here. Just a
रावत जी,
minute.
बुरखे को लेके जो ऑब्जेक्शन जताया गया है, हेलो रावत जी, बुरखे को लेके जो ऑब्जेक्शन जताया गया है, उसको रेक्टिफाई करने के लिए इलेक्शन कमीशन क्या करे?
कौन सा ऑब्जेक्शन?
बुरखे को लेके मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी में बुरखे को आइडेंटिफाई के लिए जो ऑब्जेक्शन,
कमीशन हैज डायरेक्टेड दैट,
हिंदी में बोले तो बेहतर रहता।
अच्छा, कमीशन ने ये निर्देश दिए हैं कि सभी पोलिंग स्टेशन जहां पर इस तरह की संभावना है कि कोई भी बुर्का क्लैड विमेन आने की संभावना है, वहां पर महिला कांस्टेबल या महिला पोलिंग ऑफिसर रहेगी जो उसको आइडेंटिफाई करने का काम करेगी। किसी भी हालत में किसी भी मेल मेंबर को, चाहे वो पोलिंग पार्टी का हो चाहे वो पुलिस फोर्स का हो, उसको कतई भी ये इजाज़त नहीं होगी कि वो उनके आइडेंटिफिकेशन में सामने आए।
Good afternoon, sir. This is Yunus from Mint here.
Okay.
I've been actually raising this from a while, but I'm hoping you will give me a definite answer. You yourself said that the number of voters in the Lok Sabha elections was a little higher. See, after the 2014 elections, the total number of voters were roughly 2.8 crore something. Mr. Rajat Kumar himself told me on record that about 22 lakh names had been deleted, and this deletion of voters is not restricted only to Telangana. It happened in both AP and Telangana. I've checked statistics from your website itself. Nationally, the number of voters goes up every year. It is very surprising that the number of voters has gone down in both states, because our country's population is going up. This is quite surprising that 30 lakhs or 22 lakhs is not less. It is a huge number. The allegation by the Congress primarily is that it was done at the behest of TRS, and this matter has gone to Supreme Court, which has pushed it back to the High Court again. So I want to know, can you give us breakup of this data as to why, where, how the voters' names have been deleted? Because it's almost election time, and if you're, in my own house, there are people who have been voting from so many, last whatever times. Last election, we also voted. The names are gone. So on what basis have names which were there were removed right now? Can you please explain? Because if somebody is dead, names you can remove. I can understand for whatever, if somebody has migrated, if somebody has died, but what about existing names? Why have they been removed? Because I believe Aadhaar was used to verify the names and details in the last few years, and that was stopped after a while. So can you please throw some light on as to how the numbers have gone down as against the entire country? Even if you take Karnataka also, I think it went up about between 7 to 13% is the average increase in every state, except even in Andhra, by the way, between 2009 and 14, the numbers had gone up. So please explain.
We are giving you with a press note, a 3-page comprehensive note on all these issues which you have raised about electoral roll. But I will also try to explain to you that it is Election Commission's endeavor that any new voter, wherever he goes to reside, becomes ordinary resident there, to enroll that voter. So out of sheer enthusiasm, we ensure that when you get migrated from one place to other, you get registered there. However, it is your responsibility, voters' responsibility, to ensure that they file a declaration that I was registered at such and such place, such and such constituency, please delete my name from there. Somehow, that process doesn't take place regularly. Similarly, somebody is dead in a family. Now, it is their family members' responsibility to immediately file a Form 7 to delete that name. But somehow that also doesn't happen, and that's why in many places we find that there is a voter with 116 years of age, and then when we verify, we find that 30 years back this person was dead, and there was no Form 7 and nobody cared for deleting that. So these kind of issues come up. Commission has digitized electoral roll to facilitate this kind of work. Once ERONet is fully operational throughout the country, and we are linked even to registrars, deaths and births, all these problems will evaporate. This is transition phase where we will have to do manually, we will have to ensure that all this data is brought from the concerned offices, and our ERO, electoral registration officer, takes this action. Only thing I can assure you that none of these are bogus voters, none of these can facilitate any bogus voting because of excellent and foolproof arrangements at the polling stations.
One last question, second row.
This is Tirupachari sir.
Habib from INN. सब 7th के दिन फ्राइडे है, तो क्या मुस्लिम एरिया में जहाँ पर पोलिंग होगी वहाँ पर टाइम एक्सटेंड करेंगे या उसी टाइम में एडजस्ट करना पड़ेगा? 7th के पोलिंग के दिन फ्राइडे है, तो मैक्सिमम मुस्लिम्स गो फॉर प्रेयर.
We'll see what can be done on this.
Sir, yes, sir, this is Tirupachari, Mojo TV, sir. I am asking one question, sir. In the Telangana CM Relief Fund, financial support for the poor treated patients, sir. Now the government stopped the CM relief checks, sir. Gout official said we need election commission permission. In this view, are you permit for the releasing CMR of checks?
CMR? Okay. CM Relief Fund under Model Code of Conduct, unless there is imminent emergency, will not be released. But suppose there is a poor person who is having medical emergency, who is dying, unless the proper treatment is given, in all those cases, Commission takes a humanitarian view and releases and permits that release.
Sir.
One.
How many of them disposed of?
Yeah, this is very important question, and I would like to highlight this. In recently poll-gone states, we found that investigation and trial in poll-related offences of previous elections, the progress was really good and Commission expressed satisfaction there. But in Telangana, we find that conviction rate on all poll-related offences of last elections is a little low. It's just around 25%, which is low, and therefore DOs, SPs and others have been told that this time they must ensure that while registering the offence, poll-related offences, they must see to it that all witnesses, all evidence, all names are duly registered, and then these are followed up to the logical end very quickly. And this conviction rate must increase because this acts as a deterrent for troublemongers in the future elections.
Hello, sir.
Basically, lack of evidence, all kinds of issues are there.
Hello,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
Thank you.
Hello. Sir, my final question, sir.
Okay.
Providing the final role to the political parties, because yesterday meeting also they complained that final role not yet received by the.
No, that is not correct. I have told that statutory requirement is to give final role to each and every party, and our DOs and CO has ensured that this has been given. Only thing is that Commission has made certain more facilitative arrangements that we will give as per instructions, not as per law, that we will try and give a soft copy in this shape, transliterated version in this language. Those things could not be given on 12th of October, but these are also given or are being given. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. This we won't tell you because we don't try to, disclose all these secrets. Otherwise, troublemongers will benefit. Paramilitary forces will be in adequate number to infuse confidence in all voters that law and order will be maintained and they will have an environment where they can exercise their franchise freely. Thank you.
सर इलेक्टोरल रोल्स प्यूरिफिकेशन के लिए कोई टाइम फ्रेम है सर? अभी ये पॉसिबल होगा कि पार्ट में जाके अभी आप वेरीफाई करने के लिए अभी तो इलेक्टोरल रोल्स में लाख्स ऑफ वोट्स फेक वोट्स है बोल के एलिगेशन है सर, ये फाइनल डेडलाइन कोई दिए आप प्यूरिफिकेशन के लिए? सर इलेक्टोरल रोल्स के सर प्यूरिफिकेशन के लिए कोई डेडलाइन, कोई टाइम फ्रेम है?
It is a fluid document which will go on.
सर सुनने नहीं आया सर.
Electoral roll is a fluid document and continuous updation is going on.